To everybody who's been liking the videos so far, we thank y'all. You guys liking the videos has kind of helped us start to grow the channel even more, so we appreciate it. To those who have not, please, we ask you, hit the like button before you even watch this video. It helps us grow the channel, helps people learn about us, and allows us to make more great content like this. So that's all we got. Thank you for helping us grow this channel. Hit the like button right now, and on with the show. Super duty. Tough work. Y'all know who we are. Y'all know how we give it up. The most infamous podcast on planet Earth. Arguably the most creative. You know?
Yes.
We approach this shit like we approach our rap careers. Maximum creativity. For the people at home keeping score, you know, we are out here. My name is Blueprint. My co-host is Illogic. Every week,
what up?
We have conversations and try to help you become more successful at what you do. Or we just talk shit about hip hop. And we have fun doing it. And so this week on the show, this is a topic that actually I have to thank my guy, Zilla Rocca, for. Because
this is a very, very, this is a very fun topic.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying. This is going to be fun.
It's going to be a fun one. So Zilla hit me this week, and he reminded me of something that I said when you and I were on their podcast. And when you and I were on their podcast called Call Out Culture, support the fam, support Call Out Culture, there are peoples. I had some comment, we were talking about how independent artists don't hustle like street dudes hustle. And I was just like, yo, these dudes, why be the whack street dudes who be hustling and the talented motherfucker who's the coldest on the mic don't be doing none of the shit that he should be doing. And then the lesser talented person ends up being more successful, right? And he said something like that, and it just popped into my head this week that, yo, we need to dive into that. You know?
Yeah.
So this week's topic is things that artists could learn from drug dealers.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, guys. We taking it there. We are taking it there.
Yeah.
10 things artists could learn from drug dealers. And some of y'all need this. It's going to be a kick in your ass because whether you like it or not, drug dealers are successful at what they do. And as a guy myself who grew up and my best friends were, and some of them still are, doing a 1-2, as they call it. I know a little thing about how they move. And so we're going to get into this episode. And so we'll take a break and we'll be right back.
We got you stuck off the realness, the most infamous, you heard of us. Official podcast murderers, the show comes equipped with viewpoints to share. Grown man ideas for all those who care and want to grow, so go ahead and download. Every single week with a brand new episode. You're not alone in this world, cousin, so we share information and honest discussion and keep repping the culture like we supposed to. They spread gossip, but they never come close to. I can hear it inside their tone. They talk about the industry, but never left their home. You get laced up with bullet points and such, plus empowering topics that they never would touch. You can put your whole network against the team, but Super Duty Tough Work's the MVP. Most valuable podcast on MP3. Priceless info, but all of it's free. So take these words home and think them through. Super Duty Tough Work is coming at you. You are now listening to Super Duty Tough Work with your host, Blueprint. Raw and uncut. Adult conversations. No shucking, no jiving, and no bullshit.
Yeah, we're back. Back in the building.
Word.
Super Duty Tough Work. Y'all know what it's about to be.
You know what it is.
If you're listening to this on, YouTube, SoundCloud, Instagram, wherever you may comment at, if you follow us on any of those programs, let us know in the comments what your favorite bullet point is of these joints. You know what I mean? Because we got 10 hot ones.
Yeah. In the chamber.
In the chamber. So we're going to start with the number one thing that artists could learn from drug dealers. Number one is always have re-up money. Always. See, the thing about drug dealers is a lot of the times when you see even the most street level unsuccessful drug dealer, they always have one thing. They re-up money. For those who don't know, the re-up money is your last money that you need to buy more drugs, because if you don't have enough to re-up, you'll be out of the game completely.
You'll be out there missing out on all that money.
Yeah, you don't have a job.
Mm-hmm.
And why is this? And why do what can artists learn for this? Here's what artists do. Artists will go to work. They'll take their money from their work. They'll put it into their art, make some money off their art, and then they'll spend that money on bullshit.
That should be a shirt. You know? That should be like that. I don't know, man. Like, that need to be a billboard or something.
It's so real, man. It's real. That's legit what they do.
Yes, because I used to do it.
I know you used to. I got rap lines about you doing it. Like, what happened to the money?
Yeah, bro. I used to do it. I was bad. I was bad.
But for the real Weightless fans, y'all know I had a line on one of my records where I said, I didn't want to hold the money. I didn't used to want to hold the money, so I gave it to Ill. But I had to stop when he said he spent it on bills.
Yep, sure did.
That was my man, so I can say that line. He knew he spent all the re-up money. We had just made some money from selling tapes. What this man do? Oh man, shit happened. Niggas came over for 40s and plus. Shit just came amiss. Re-up, we could not re-up, and everybody had to kick in all over again. Hey, we need 100 from you, 100 from you, 100 from you, 100 from you.
Yeah,
our re-up was gone, and therefore our growth was limited.
Right.
This is a problem with a lot of artists out here. We so artsy that we forget that, yes, you're going to sell some stuff. That's the point. But the sacrifice comes in that you can never spend that specific money right there. Because once you spend that, you got to work twice as hard and you out the game.
The problem is a lot of these cats don't have faith in themselves, and they so surprised that they sell some shit that they think they gotta go out and spend it right away.
That's
you
true.
know what I'm saying?
That's true.
It's like when you get that advance and you go buy a car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of paying some bills that you got, you know what I mean? Like you go out and just splurge on some shit.
Yeah.
When you already know that you need to put some of that shit away for a rainy day in case this album flop.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know?
Yeah. They notorious for that.
So bad.
And then every time they need something, it's like, instead of just having it, they got to pass the plate. Or they got to go back to work and do something that they absolutely hate just to make the money that they should have never spent in the first place.
Facts.
It's like, yo, you made the money, bruh. Don't touch that money.
Yeah.
Touch this other money until you get enough to where you can actually spend a little more, but you never spend your re-up money.
Never.
So that's number one thing that artists can learn from drug dealers. Number two thing artists could learn from drug dealers is out of town money, man.
That's the only way to do
Going
it.
OT, man. They be going OT. Look, the drug dealers, you got to give it to them. These dudes always got a story about going to some small town making money.
Mm-hmm.
But what these artists want to do, I ain't going on tour unless I can play New York, LA, Atlanta.
Yeah.
They think that's the only way you get money. They either stay at home and never leave, or they think they can only go get money. The only places that count is New York and LA.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, what the drug dealers do, them fools stay in a rental car, going to Huntington, West Virginia.
Oshkosh.
Oshkosh, Wisconsin. You know what I mean? They stay going out of town to little ass towns getting money. Mm-hmm. What do we do as touring artists? We go to little ass towns getting money.
You know, the funny shit is that if these fools do go to New York or LA, they still ain't getting no money.
Facts. Facts.
They still ain't getting no. You still broke.
They still broke. No.
You still broke, yo.
Yeah. Good, because they think it's easier. Made it, and half of them just want to go there just to go there. They're not going there to do business, you know.
Right.
Like you look at what movie is that with Belly. You know what I mean? Even the movie Belly, everyone's seen Belly. And what was their demise? When they had the bad out of town thing. When they got set up by the other drug dealers in that town, it was like, I don't like that shit one bit. No, man's eating a banana. He just snitched on everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And but they were going out of town. They knew that their success should not be limited just to their immediate radius, and that there are other people in other cities, other locales who can kind of help them get money and become more successful. If you're an artist, look at it like this, like, yo, sometimes you have to leave home to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yes, your hometown should love you. They should support you. But there's story after story about people who they don't get respect in their hometown until they're known nationally.
Right.
And if you're an artist, you got to go get that out of town money sometimes.
Yeah, man. The wild thing is for us, for Weightless, that was our growth. That was the key to our growth, is moving, you know, one little town out from Columbus at a time. You know what I'm saying? That's why we was doing the Weightless Invasion tours in Ohio and surrounding areas. One little town at a time until we could expand outside of Ohio. And then we got out to the Midwest and so on and so forth. And, you know, the rest is history. But you got to make moves out of town. That's the only way.
Yep. So, you know, you artists, I hope you're at home listening to this shit. You're getting out hustled. The drug dealers is kicking your ass. I got a lot to learn.
Yeah, they are.
All right. Number 3 thing that artists could learn from drug dealers is discounts and deals.
Oh, come on. I just hit this one
I know,
real
you know
heavy
it.
last
Come
couple
on.
weeks.
2 for 30. You was hitting them last week. Hey. Hey, we got 2 for 5. They got that bullshit down the way. You know what I mean? Hey, we got that blue magic. They selling it for cheap. Superior product. We let that shit go. Did y'all know nothing from this fucking, you know, American Gangster movie? The man was doing deals and discounts all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all motherfuckers want to sell your shit at the top all the time. And then get mad when people don't be knowing about it or don't come back to it. It's like, nah, man. If it's good enough for the drug dealers, why it's not good enough for you?
Facts. Facts.
Do a discount.
Yeah, sometimes your discount might be too good.
Hey, I told you about that 2 for 30, bruh.
Hey, man.
You got to cut that out. That shit, they wipe you out on that one.
Yeah, man. I was like, this one ain't coming back for a minute.
See, you thought I was joking when I said that shit. You didn't know how real it got with that one. That one is like that's like a man, you gotta, that shit go nuclear. You gotta be very careful with that one.
Yeah.
That's like in case
That
of
shit went
emergency. You know?
Yeah, that shit went crazy, dude. I sold like 40 albums. Like, and that's double, so like 80 records. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you could have
in a week.
Yeah. And that's more than you probably moved the whole 2-3 months before that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, in one fucking week. I told you about that. That deal is crazy. That's why I was like, yo, I did that shit. I didn't even do the week. I did it a weekend. I was like, oh, nah. This shit is too popular. I won't have no vinyl left. If I leave this shit up another week, I was like, oh, no. I ain't brought it back since. That was like last spring. I was like, oh, nah. This shit is a beast right here. Break this only in case of emergencies. But, hey, I do other deals all the time. And, you know, the thing that people got to understand about sales and discounts is that sometimes it's not even about the sale. It's about giving people who missed out the first time around a reminder that that thing is still there. You know,
exactly.
You cannot expect everybody who knows who you are to support you at the exact same time. That's not realistic.
Right.
People have other things going on. People find out late. It's like a revolving door, you know, of supporting you. And you just need to make sure your business is open whenever people want to support you. And part of that means having things to attract them to your business. Sales and discounts do that. Drug dealers know. Frank Lucas knew that shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Tony Montana knew that shit. Like all these fools who are drug dealers, every drug dealer movie, you know, these motherfuckers gonna have at some point where they're gonna be doing some sort of sale, negotiating some kind of price. You know what I mean? And a discount for somebody so they can get more product, so they can move more of this in the streets, and just they're gonna work it out. We need to be doing the same thing as artists. As artists, we be getting so personally attached to our art that we feel we can't never do a sale on it.
Yeah, that's stupid.
This shit is fucking, this too good. No discounts. This shit is too perfect. It's like,
Yeah, man, you're going to be sitting on a bunch of CDs and vinyl in your basement.
Yep.
You need to do a sale every now and then.
Yeah.
And honestly, that was the main reason why I did that sale. Cause I remember you telling me, I'm like, I need to get rid of some inventory quick. So I'm gonna do this and see what happened. And I got rid of some inventory quick, cause I'm going to be ordering some new vinyl and I'm gonna have like more boxes. And so I was trying to get rid of some shit, but that's why I did that. So I knew it was going to move, but I didn't know it was going to be, it was a little too. Yeah.
A little too quick. They was ravaging your store shelves, man. Your shelves was pandemonium. Looked like Black Friday at Walmart up in your shit.
Yeah, man.
That's number 3. Okay. Number 4 thing. Artists can learn from drug dealers. Number 4 is have a lawyer on deck.
Always.
Man, look, and no matter what you do, you need to at least have some sort of like representation within arm's reach so that when things go down, you at least know who to call. You have a person who does that can represent you when things go wrong. For us, I mean, we're fucking artists. We are hip hop artists. We deal with sampling. We deal with venues. We deal with all sorts of things, intellectual copyright. We deal with all of this stuff, man. You could be anywhere. You could get assaulted. Who the fuck knows? It's real life. The one thing you know about these drug dealers, in every drug dealer movie, they all got lawyers.
On speed dial.
Hey, can you come get me out? Oh, I got you, Tony. I'll get you out in 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, they not skipping on nothing. My friends who do the 1-2 right now, them fools still, they still got lawyers on retainer. Just in case somebody they know get in trouble. They lawyer, they be, yo, can you send me your lawyer? Because I'm in some shit. Yeah, here's my guy's number. Just tell him blah, 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 I sent you. They always got a lawyer on deck. Very rarely do you talk to artists who say that they have that. It's like artists, we just assume that everything is going to go perfectly, even though we're dealing with just hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's $1 billion industry.
Right.
People are getting taken advantage of right and left. You always hear an artist complain about their contracts. You always hear an artist complain about labels jerking them, venues jerking them. You see what I'm saying? Streaming services jerking them. Yet nobody got a fucking lawyer. What kind of sense that make?
Don't make no sense.
All these sharks out here.
No sense at all. No sense at all.
Yeah, man, have a lawyer on deck because the drug dealers, they keep a lawyer on deck, man. You ain't got to pay them that much, but just you need to have someone there so that if and when it goes bad, you don't have to sit there and decide. Like, here's what I see a lot of people do. The fact that they don't have a lawyer or access to a lawyer means that they deal with conflict completely differently.
Right.
If someone were to tell you, hey, no matter what, I'll be your lawyer for free, no matter what. I bet you would save their number in your phone.
Yes.
Right. And so, but what we do is like, we get in this fucking, sea with all these sharks and all these people getting their head bit off and everybody out for self. And then we say, oh man, here comes some conflict. Let me just run away. Let me just let them have it. Let me just not stand up because then I got to find a lawyer. Then I got to pay a retainer. Then I got to do this. I got to do that. But it's like, yo, man, you know how much you lose just by not having someone to call?
Right.
It's bad.
Yeah, this is another one of those situations. I think a lot of the stuff, excuse me, a lot of stuff on this list that we're gonna go over. This is about people understanding and believing in their art first, enough to invest in these things. Because like we talked about investing in the cheap stuff last week. A lot of this stuff is not, the stuff we're talking about now is not cheap when you're looking at time, when you're looking at actual money. Right. When you're looking at things like this is like real shit that needs investment in. And it's not always money, but this situation it is. Like you gotta have faith in yourself to where you believe you're gonna need a lawyer at some point.
Right.
Like that's the first step is like my shit is important enough to where I might need to be defended. I might need to get, work on some sample. Like I really want to use this sample. Let me hit my lawyer up, see if they can find out a way so I can get this sample cleared. You know what I mean? Like all kind of shit like that. I just don't think people have enough, or they just don't think about these things.
Yeah, they don't think about it until it hits the fan, most of them. I think we wish for the best. Right. And there's nothing wrong with being optimistic. And you don't want to go through life assuming everybody's going to rip you off. And I'm not suggesting you do. But I am saying that you it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. It's just like a gun. I don't want to shoot nobody. I hope I never had to pull this thing out. But if I'm in a position where I have to pull it out, I'd rather have it than need it. And be like, goddamn, if I would have only had a gun, that person could have been alive. I could have saved my life. I could have saved my family, right? Like, it's very similar. And the game is very cutthroat in many instances. And it's not about whether you're right or you're wrong. It's whether you got the money to go through the process.
Yep, to get you to even scare people enough. Because the fact that you say, well, I'm gonna call my lawyer.
Oh yeah.
Before you even make the phone call, just the fact that you can say that. Well, hold on, we can work this out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Hold on. What was the problem again? Like, what happened?
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Like we don't need to get lawyers involved. Like just the fact that you can say that. You know what I'm saying? At some point. That changes the whole conversation and how people look at you and how they deal with you and how they will deal with you in the future.
It's true. And I don't know if I've talked about it on this podcast before, but I know I've talked to you about it off the air, just like a situation I had with real estate, with a property I had many years ago where the person I was in this contract with was just shitting on me, just totally just abusing everything, not honoring the contract and just being real disrespectful. It wasn't until I hired a lawyer and she got the notice from the lawyer and she saw who the lawyer was that she started treating me with respect. Prior to that, she was just total disrespect. And then all of a sudden she been nice to me ever since. Yeah. I ain't had not a single, she ain't missed a payment, been late on nothing. She be hitting me up because she don't want no motherfucking problems because she knows if it goes down to it, I got a fucking monster ass law firm who will be on her fucking head and they don't give a shit and I can afford it. Even if I can't afford it, I'ma spend it. That's what you need to know. Fuck whether I can afford it or not. I'm paying.
Yeah, that is a different. Yeah, that's a different conversation.
Yeah, it's a different conversation. I don't like spending money on lawyers. Don't get me wrong. I'm not one of them dudes who brag about spending money on lawyers. I would like to keep all my money for shit that I like to spend it on. But I will spend it in certain situations because I know the alternative is all bad. So that's number 4. Okay, we'll take a break and we'll be right back. While I got y'all here, let me remind y'all about a few things we got back in stock on waitlist.net right now. First being the King No Crown movie DVD. This is a double DVD, deluxe DVD. One DVD, first DVD is the movie. Second is all the extra features. That's back in stock. It was out of stock for a while. This is my first movie. Came out in 2017. Free version, which is the clean versions on YouTube. This is the unedited version, dirty version, I guess if you will, which is available now. Waitlist.net.
Other thing, 10 Traits of Successful Hip Hop Artists. This book came out about 2 to 3 months ago. So my latest book. This book breaks down the habits, the traits that you see across some of the dopest artists in hip hop. This is my 4th book. And so far, it's been my most successful. Amazing feedback on it. This book is here. If you missed out the first time, it's like $14 on the store plus shipping. We got deals that come with bookmarks with it, free stickers, autographs, all of that stuff on Weightless.net. That's in stock. Other thing, more importantly, we've reissued the Two-Headed Monster vinyl. This vinyl is it was red on the first pressing. This next pressing is yellow. This is just now hitting. So if you haven't got it, head to Weightless.net and get it. Sold out the first time in like 2-3 months. It's doing pretty good this time, but get it if you missed it the first time. It's on yellow vinyl. Comes with a download card. Also being restocked, has been reimpressed, is the Two-Headed Monster vinyl right here. Clear vinyl, Two-Headed Monster album. Same thing. This sold out pretty fast in 2018. So we just repressed it here. But you can get that at Weightless.net. And there's prices, special bundle prices for all of this stuff. Now, what's already been in stock, which you probably already have if you don't, just so you don't know, Kingno Crown. Kingno Crown vinyl. It's red vinyl. Kingno Crown is double vinyl though. 2 pieces of double vinyl. But yeah, that's here. That's the record with Persevere on it. Dope record. Great Ideas Never Dies on this record as well. But that's here. And then last thing, which some of you may have or may not, is Vigilante Genesis EP, which is me and A$AP Rock on the production. This is available on vinyl too. But this one is blue vinyl. I ain't gonna open this up just to show you blue vinyl. Trust me, it's blue. But this comes with all the vocal tracks on one side and the instrumentals, which are produced by A$AP Rock on the B side. So that's it. If you got this stuff already, thank you. If you don't, if you want to support, go to Weightless.net. Pick up your copy of any of these things on vinyl, any of the books, the movie. We have apparel as well. And thank you for your time. See y'all soon. Peace.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah.
Super duty tough work. Shout out to all you artists out there. I hope you're being inspired by this. We got to hit y'all from different angles. You know what I'm saying? To get the point across sometimes.
Yes.
And this week we talking about 10 things artists could learn from drug dealers.
Sometimes the rap game remind me of the crack game.
Exactly. I mean, Biggie did 10 crack commandments.
Come
he
on.
tried to told y'all.
Come on.
See, they didn't see the whole. They didn't see the big picture.
They didn't see the parallel because they thought he was actually just talking about crack.
Yes. They didn't know.
Nah, that was he was talking about crack, but that was a metaphor.
Thank you.
That was a metaphor.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys, we breaking it down this week. 10 things you can learn from drug dealers. Artists can learn from drug dealers. And we got number 5. Number 5 is never miss a sale.
Mm-hmm.
See, I was watching this clip of the movie King of New York, Frank White. And there's a scene where, he's got his rivals and he walks into their spot and he goes in with his guys and he's like, look, you guys been trying to jerk me. He said, look, man, if it's a $5 sale in the park, I want a piece. You got a problem with that? Say so. And the dude started complaining. The dude got shot and he just, hey, if you motherfuckers want to come work for me, let's go. But the thing you got to notice about drug dealers is like, they never miss a sale.
Nah.
My friends who did that, like my friend, I really learned this in college, my roommate, so weed. One thing I never knew was this, like the hours that people will stop by to buy weed.
Mm-hmm.
There's literally no hour where he wouldn't get up and make that quick money.
Yeah, 2-3 o'clock in the morning,
Didn't
8
matter.
o'clock in the morning.
It didn't matter. Weekends.
Yep.
It didn't matter.
Yep.
Mondays.
Always open.
Always open. Never missing a sale.
Yeah.
But what artists do? They don't want to stand at their merch table.
Mm-hmm.
They don't never had a product on them in person. You know what I mean? They ain't got no CDs in the car, none of they shit in the car. They be bumping to people everywhere they go. No product. Oh man, I ain't got it with me.
Yo, even if hopefully they get CDs even.
Yeah. They don't even want to get CDs.
They don't even want to get product. Oh, just go on Spotify, go on Apple Music, check my joints out. You don't want to make no money. You don't want to make no money.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's like, yo, man, you have to have the mentality with your art that they have, which is like, you don't take for granted that money is going to always be there. See, the drug dealer knows that if he don't serve that person right now, they're going to go right down the street. They're going to go a street over, 1 block away, and somebody else got the exact same fucking thing. And if you ain't around enough, they going to stop fucking with you. Mm-hmm. So you want to be accessible. I always admired that about the motherfuckers. Like, I don't never want to do what y'all do, but y'all hustle like there ain't no tomorrow.
Right.
Whereas, if it's $5, $10, they don't give a shit. You got all ones. You got 9 singles and 4 quarters. Mm-hmm. Bring that over here. Yeah. They don't care. They don't care. We got to get like that. Artists ain't like that, man. Like, there's no guarantee that sale that you've been missing all these years is going to be there.
Yeah, man, there's been times we've been on tour where a CD $10, somebody like, oh, man, I just got 9. All right.
Work with me.
Got you. you know what I'm saying? I got 5. Okay, well, you can't get this one, but you can get something off the table.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I get you something. I don't know. I can't give you this one because I got to pay the label for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you take away my margins. You know what I mean? But exactly. I can get you something. You know what I mean? I can get that I'm going to get that $5. That's it. I'm going to get that $5.
Right. You never miss a fucking sale. If you're an artist at home, I want you to really think about like how prepared or not prepared you are, or you have been over the last several years when it comes to being ready to take advantage of the moments when people want to support you. Mm-hmm. You get on stage. Are you ready to sell stuff? Have you brung product? Yeah. When you travel around the city, do you have something in your car? Do you got something? So if you bump into some cats, yo, I saw you just drop something. Oh man, I ain't got it with me. Don't be that guy.
No.
Because these other cats is getting their money. They not missing no sales, man. You shouldn't either, And so that's number 5. Number 6 thing that artists can learn from drug dealers is work long hours.
Yes.
Look, the days of working when you feel like it. Working when you inspired. Drug dealers don't do that.
Nah.
Hey, I think I'm inspired to sell some crack today. Said no drug dealer ever. I've taken the last week off. Friday, I'm going to sell me some heroin. Nope.
Nah.
You know what? No. It's nice outside. Let me go sell some weed. Mm-hmm. They don't give a shit. They don't got to be inspired, motivated, none of that shit. They just say, hey, it's money to be made. I'm going to work until I get the money or get the job done.
Yep, exactly.
We as artists, man, we be tripping, man.
Yeah, we be tripping. We be tripping because, because we don't see it. We don't see it that way. We don't see it as, especially cats that it's their side hustle anyway.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Especially those cats that see it as their side hustle anyway. So I don't need to go as hard. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not, my life ain't dependent on it. Mm-hmm. Like that's the difference with drug dealers. Their life is dependent on that shit. Yeah. So they got to go out there. And as artists, if you really want to be successful, even if it's not your bread and butter, you still got to act like your life depends on it. You still got to act like if you don't make these couple sales, you ain't going to have no lights next week. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You still got to think that way, or else ain't nobody going to buy your shit because you don't care.
It's true. It makes me think too, like maybe one of the reasons as well, like they don't put in those hours is because like they not invested. Right. So like, let's just say you a drug dealer. You had to get some product from somebody. Mm-hmm. You had to get fronted from somebody. Somebody gave you something to go move. If you don't move that, you don't make any money. You don't get to re-up. And you got a problem with these people who you now owe money to.
Yeah.
Artists don't be investing enough to want to work them long hours.
Right.
It's like, yo, man, have you ever really spent, how much did you really spend on your last record?
Exactly.
Did you really put up? Are we talking 100, couple hundred? Are we talking thousands?
Right.
Talking tens of thousands? Dog, when you put the money up, you gotta hustle, man. I remember when we did Celestial Clockwork, that campaign, we put so much into that. At one point, Jermaine was like, man, you sure you want to put, man? Yo! I said, yeah. He said, man, we don't even have that money. I said, we're gonna make that money.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yo, man, the publicist, the distribution, the radio promo, that's $4,000 a month. I said, and
let's do this.
This record, this is the one.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it. Because if we don't spend the money, we're not gonna work hard enough to make the money back.
Right.
We made the money back. We made the money every month. We paid them.
Yeah.
Sometimes it came down to the day before. It was tight sometimes, but we paid them.
Mm-hmm.
But the record was successful because we invested. We worked our ass off. You worked your ass off. Every tour we could get you on, we got you on. Every tour you could get on, you got on. No stone was unturned.
Yeah.
Cats was working, but because we were invested.
Yeah, we had to. Because, I mean, I remember that time, like, y'all threw everything at that, everything that we had at the time.
Yes.
Everything that we had was thrown at that record. And if we didn't make it, then, who knows if Weightless would have
been out of business.
Yeah, it would have been a rap. Yeah, it would have been a rap.
Yeah.
But
we believed in it. There was no like, I don't know. It was like, no, we know we got something special here.
Right.
We believe that this record is going to make a huge impact. And we can't get to this moment that we've been building up to and then not take that next step.
Then skimp on the investment.
Yeah. We wouldn't be able to live with ourselves.
Right.
So, you got to put in that work, man.
Yeah.
That's number 6. Number 7 thing artists could learn from drug dealers is customer relationships.
Come on.
Look,
come on.
Every now
more
and
money, more customer service.
Come on. I tried to tell them. You're going to have some customer service, man. And your fans, your customers are the lifeblood of your business.
Right.
When you artists come out here and you think you too good to shake hands and talk to people, you too good to like show up early to engage with people who support you or would like to support you, you're cutting off the lifeblood of your business, and you're handicapping your whole career.
Right.
I mean, say what you will about drug dealers, but them fools know everything. They first name basis.
They do. They know where they hang out at.
They know they family.
Yep.
They know they mom and them.
Straight up.
You know what I mean? They be having these fools doing all kind of handiwork around their crib with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, crackhead cutting your grass today, huh? You know what I mean? Like they be giving these dudes extra work and all kind of crazy shit. They might not give them no deal. They might trade some shit with them. But look, they not out here whooping their customers' asses.
Right.
You know what I mean? They not out here, like obviously you don't want certain kind of characters, in your crib.
Of course.
To a certain extent. We can all agree there. But they know who their customers are and they treat them accordingly. I think we should be looking at customer service and what we do with the same amount of seriousness.
Yeah.
Know who your customers are and don't be afraid to engage with them.
Yeah, man. Like one of the cool things about the Beats and B-Sides thing is that I have regular people that are watching the stream. So I've become familiar with certain names, and even, now we, following them on IG and just actually becoming cool with them and getting to know some of my fans. And it's been a really cool experience doing that.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, see, you didn't have that before.
Nah, I didn't have that at all, man.
See?
It was rare.
See, moving like a drug dealer. Logic over here. All right, that's number 7. Okay, we'll take a break and we'll be right back. While I got y'all here, I want to give you a quick reminder that my first 3 books have been repressed and are available again on waitlist.net. Book number 1, Word is Blog, Volume 1. This book is a collection of some of my best blogs and writings online, assembled into book form. Second book is Adventures in Counterculture, The Making of Adventures in Counterculture. This book is about my 2011 album titled Adventures in Counterculture. This book talks about the 4-year period that it took me to make that album, the personal and artistic changes that it took. If you're into some artistic reading, this is for you. And then the third book, which is available again, is What a Night, a book about the worst shows of my career. This book is, as it says, it's a book about the worst shows of my career, but it's actually a pretty funny book. Some stories in here are just tragic or bugged out, but overall, this book will have you cracking up. So if you need some light reading, something that will just make you laugh, and if you've ever wondered what happens on the road with artists, pick up this book. All 3 are available, $10 each. However, you can get all 3 of them for just $25 right now. If you want them signed, please put some instructions in the special instructions box and ask me to sign them, and I'll get them signed before I get them out to you. And I think they might have a checkbox for all 3 that allows you to get them signed. So that's it for now. Back to the show. All right, folks, we are back. Super Duty Tough Work, Blueprint, Illogic. Hope y'all are getting something out of this episode.
Yes.
We're talking about 10 things artists could learn from who? Drug dealers.
Drug dealers.
Drug dealers. Yeah, man. We got 3 more to go. Let's start with number 8. The number 8 thing that artists could learn from drug dealers is claiming a block.
Yeah.
See, when it comes to that activity, you claim a block. The block is where you're known. You put your foot down on that territory. This is my block. On this block, we do this, this, and this. These people are allowed here. These people ain't allowed here. This is our thing. You don't come up, you want to do that, you go to that block. Mm-hmm. They stake out their territory, right? As artists, we got to do the same thing in terms of who we are. See, we don't have a block, so to speak. We have a brand.
Right.
We're known for who we are. Our art, our reputation is no different than how a drug dealer is known for their block. Mm-hmm. When you want a certain thing, you know what block you got to go to get it.
Right.
When you want a certain kind of hip hop, you know what artist you got to come to get it. I can't just get this Blue Magic everywhere.
Right.
Oh, I need that 88 shit. I can't go anywhere and get that. Where can I get that celestial sounding weird dark shit? I can't just go anywhere. I gotta go to his block. I go and fuck with him because he's the only person who chefs it up like that.
Yep.
And so as artists, my advice is look at it not in terms of physical block that they occupy, but look at it in terms of the space that they occupy in the mind of the consumer.
Right.
That's branding. And they protect that block with their life.
Yes.
In the same way you should be protecting your reputation and your brand as an artist. Don't put out no bullshit means don't sell no bullshit.
Yeah, don't be putting shit out there that's all stepped on.
Thank you. Selling stepped on bullshit out here to everybody. Watered down. Come on, man. You better sell. It better be twice as potent and half as expensive. That's what you need to be known for, you know, instead of half as potent, twice as expensive. That's what a lot of people known for. Their block is bullshit. Don't nobody know them for nothing. They ain't got no territory. They walking around constantly walking through everybody else's territory. Oh, this is what they doing. Let me come over here and siphon off a couple sales from them.
Yeah.
Let me stand here in the dark and act like I know these fools so I can get a couple things off. Let me copy how they doing it. Nah, man, get your own block. You know what I'm saying? Get your own block.
Yeah. The industry now is built on, everybody siphon off of everybody else's block. The people that truly make it, they got their own block.
Yeah. MF
like
Doom.
even Drake, as much even MF Doom, even Drake, as much as you might hate him, he got his own block.
Yep, got his own
You know
block.
what I'm saying? Like a lot of these like cats that have made it that are mainstream, they got their own block.
Yes.
Whether you like the block or not, they got their own block.
Facts.
Taylor Swift got her own block.
Come on now. Kanye
You know
West.
what I'm saying?
Got his own
All
block.
of them, man.
All of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that to me is like something that you don't really look at, but you need that. You define how people perceive you based on what your reputation is, on what you give them.
Right.
You give them something good, you start making money, you damn right you better protect your block. Why you think we get sued for sampling? Because these record labels and these artists is protecting their block.
Yeah.
They don't want us come over there stealing their work, doing the shit like they do it. Now you gotta pay for that. They're not just gonna let us come in and if you're gonna steal it, you better not let me find out. That's why we chop the samples.
Right.
We gotta chop it and slice it so they don't know where it came from. We gotta repackage it. Drug dealer talk, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, they gotta taste it to know it's theirs. Oh, hey, this our shit.
This tastes familiar.
Yeah, hey. He stole that from us. Okay, we gonna come get y'all. Have a block, and when you have your own thing, it becomes worth protecting.
Facts.
That's number 8. Number 9 thing that artists can learn from drug dealers: make money quietly. Now, I know that the rappers fuck up the perception of drug dealers.
Yes.
And the rappers give you the impression that drug dealers are loud, obnoxious, always in the spotlight, always bringing attention to themselves. It's not true, y'all. Most drug dealers want to be left alone.
Yeah.
So they can make their money and stay in business.
Yeah, a lot of cats don't even know what like the top drug dealers look like.
No.
There's only a chosen few that know what the kingpin actually look like.
There's a point in every movie about drug dealers where the cops got a board and they're trying to figure out who the guys at the top are.
Yep.
No one has seen them.
Yep.
I think that guy, that's a street guy. Who's it?
Yep.
We know the guys at the top are like ghosts. They get their money quietly. Could anybody tell us what the president of Elektra Records look like?
Hell no.
Can we tell you what the president of Warner Brothers look like?
Nope.
Atlantic. What the president, I would say Spotify, but he's been out. People might know what he looks like because he's a younger cat in Silicon Valley, slightly differently. But all these other companies, all these other big old labels are getting money quietly. You could be sitting right next to that man and not even know in a movie.
Facts.
Would not know. Millionaire, billionaire, got more money than all the artists that you think got money. And there's something to be learned from that as artists. It's nothing wrong. Get your money, but do it in a way to where you ain't gotta be constantly showing off, throwing it in people's faces. Be successful. Appreciate what you have, but don't take it too far. Like showing off is the reason you do it. You want to be about the art? Quietly get your money. You ain't got to prove nothing. If you got fans, do it for your fucking fans. Stop trying to show off for other fucking artists.
Right.
Number 9. Last joint. Number 10 thing artists could learn from drug dealers: live it up.
Live it up. Kick it.
Kick it, man.
You going on vacation.
You know what it is. Brother needs some time off, man.
Yeah.
I've been on this block for 2 years. Working in the kitchen with the pots and pans.
Cooking.
I'm going to take some time off this week. And, one thing you got to give drug dealers is part of it is a consequence of the job because these fools be making money that they can't exactly deposit into a bank, if you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But, and so a lot of them, you never see them fools where they ain't trying to, they'll take some time. Like when they go out, they go out. They be the ones buying all the bottle service at these fucking places because they can't spend their money in the hood. They got to spend it somewhere. They be the
Going to the
ones
strip
throwing
club.
fucking $100 bills at strippers' asses.
Yeah.
They gotta do something with it. You risk your life for it. You work 12 hours and 16-hour days for it.
Yeah.
Don't throw a stack at that stripper's ass crack. Live a little. You know what I mean? If you're an artist and you work hard, don't be afraid to take time off, man.
Yeah. And enjoy it.
Enjoy it, man.
Enjoy your success. When you get some success, enjoy that.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Like this thing that we do as artists it's special. It's not common. There are people who wake up every day and dream about the opportunity to be an artist. Like they wish they could do what artists do. Like, man, I wish I could rhyme like him. I wish I could make beats like him. I wish I had that opportunity. And we have the opportunity. And we need to understand it's special. And part of acknowledging that is acknowledging that, yo, man, you're going to have to live a little while you do it. Live a little. Go hard so that you never feel guilty about taking time off.
Right. Right.
You know, live it up. Not you ain't got to do like don't throw no stacks in no stripper's ass if you ain't no drug dealer now. I don't want y'all getting no ideas. I know you at home thinking Blueprint told me to throw $1,000 up a stripper's ass crack. No, I didn't.
Super Duty said go to the strip club.
No, I didn't. I ain't tell you to do that.
Super Duty said go to the strip club and live it up.
They gonna be tagging us in pictures on Instagram. Just from the live from the strip club. Blueprint told me to come up in here, make it rain on these hoes. No, I didn't. No, I told you what they be doing. Don't do that.
Oh man,
spend your money on something else. But you know, hey, live it up a little bit, man. Have some fun, man. You know,
yeah.
That's a good one to end on because I'm going on vacation next week.
Yeah, you about to live it up.
Yeah, and I've been at home for 2 years straight. A year straight before COVID and a year COVID.
Yeah.
So it's like, and I ain't had a vacation where it wasn't related to a show or seeing my family since, man, it's too long. At least 10 years.
Yeah.
And so
the fact that you got to think about it that much.
Yeah, it's been a long time. It's either family, you know what I'm saying, or I'm playing a show.
Mm-hmm.
And so I want to take some time off to not do either of those and just do what I love. Relax, get some sun. And, I hope that y'all are listening to this episode and getting something out of it. And, make sure that as hard as you work, you are scheduling time to celebrate your wins. You know, if you are blessed enough to have some wins in this thing, celebrate that shit, man.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it.
10 things artists can learn from drug dealers. I'm going to read them back. Number 1, always have your re-up money. Number 2, get that out of town money. Number 3, discounts and deals. Number 4, have a lawyer on deck. Number 5, never miss a sale. Number 6, work long hours. Number 7, customer relationships. Number 8, claim your block. Hold your block down. Number 9, make money quietly. Number 10, live it up.
Word.
I want to thank y'all for listening to us and see y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to Super Duty Tough Work. Subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. Follow the podcast on SoundCloud. Peace.
Shoot, I got styles already that's more complex that nobody know about. I mean, Super Duty Tough Work.